Yeah, buddy. You know what day it is. Got my Metal Gear shirt on, and I am ready to go. Alright, so I finally have it in my home. Has not been opened yet. What else I got? I couldn't get actual gamer fuel in time, but so I just got regular Mountain Dew Code Red. I figured if I was gonna be ugly enough to go to GameStop on launch day of whatever game and be there exactly when they open in the morning, then I might as well go all out. Got the obligatory Mountain Dew, Lay's, chips, and what else do I got? Half-eaten Chips Ahoy cookies. Okay, let's see. Yes, the benefit of having long nails. Single-handedly. Snake between my legs, get it? But I'm also happy to see you. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Installing! Oh my god, it looks so good! Alright, so as you can see, the game is done installing and I'm about to play, and I'm really excited. Also kind of really nervous, as I typically am for some odd reason. Before I play, I have a lot of feelings right now, so I have to get them out. So my story with Metal Gear, right? I had to be about 8 years old, I would say, maybe even 7 years old. I don't really know when that first demo disc came out for Metal Gear Solid 1, but it had all kinds of really awesome games on there. Random shit like, I can't remember what was on there. I might be confusing it with a different demo disc, but I think it was like Brave Fencer, Musashi, and like Bushido Blade 2, like some Tomb Raider game, and Soul Reaver, just a whole bunch of just really awesome games. And every single time it was me, little babby Yuyu, my sister, and my older sister, and my younger cousin, Justin. And so we were all just sitting around the TV and playing the PS1 right after school. We would finish our homework, and then hop right on the PS1 like every single day and just play a little bit of these games on this demo disc that we just loved so much. And so we played every single game. We loved most of it, except for like a couple of them. But then it came around to Metal Gear Solid 1, and we procrastinated as long as possible for that game because we were just not excited to play it. We would see a little preview picture and read a little preview description, something like, you know, you are soldier / something or other, Solid Snake, blah blah blah. We read the description and it just did not do the game any kind of justice whatsoever. It's funny to think about it now, considering how many typical shooters there are out today. But even back then, we were so tired of like just military guy goes into some place and shoots up a bunch of people. So we were just not hyped to play this game whatsoever. Hadn't touched it, hadn't gone near it. We'd skip right past it just to go to something more fun like fucking Bust a Move or some stupid shit. And then one day, like we just realized we'd played every single demo on that disc to death, and we were like, fine, maybe today we'll finally give this Metal Gear Solid a chance, right? So we put the game on, and we're just like, and we are just so, it goes beyond not being hyped. Like we were like negative. We had like a negative amount of hype. Like we were like fucking, like we were talking so much shit before the game started. We were like crossing our arms and like huffing and guess we'll play this game. Like we were just so, we were, it's like 7 and 8 years old and just like already getting snooty about our games, right? So we were just, so the game was starting up, and then like instantly, within the first, this might sound like an exaggeration, but it is not, within the first 30 seconds probably of the game starting up, and the credits are rolling, and the music is playing, and we just realized, holy shit, we were just, this is not what we expected it to be. We had never encountered a game like Metal Gear Solid before. I don't think anyone had. Even if you were one of those people who played the previous 2D Metal Gear games, it was nothing like just the tone and the music and the voice acting. Instantly, when the game started, you just knew you were experiencing something different. I feel so sorry for people who weren't around during that time to play it, because you can go back now and play it, but if you weren't in that moment, in that time, if you weren't back in 98 or 97 or whatever that demo came out and playing that game, you just don't even know how serious it was. Like, we felt like we jumped into a movie, but it was beyond that. I don't know, it was, I mean, I feel stupid using this phrase, but an interactive experience. It didn't feel like a game. It felt like an interactive experience. And people always get pissed off when people use that phrase, but it's true. Like, it didn't feel like a video game. Like, it felt, it just felt wrong even calling it a game. And it's just like, I instantly, like, as soon as Snake spoke and his voice was all cool, and you know, David Hayter, of course, and I just fell in love with that. As soon as we met Meryl, I fell in love with her voice. Everyone's voice was just excellent. I loved everybody. I loved everything about that game. We fell so completely in love with that game. We hadn't even bought the official game yet. It took us forever to even reach the elevator in that first level, because we would get so stressed out because it didn't feel like a game. It felt like as soon as you jumped in there, your shit was fucked and the situation was serious. And while we did feel like a cool guy, it was like at the same time we just were not ready. We weren't ready. Like, we went in there, right? First thing that happens, we crawl in the little space, little opening, whatever. We see the puffs of smoke, of like breath coming out of the soldiers because it's so cold, and like it's just little details like that we take for granted now. We're so uncommon, like practically unheard of back in the day, that it was blowing our minds. And like first thing that happens, we crawl into the little opening, and we step into a puddle. And a soldier says, "What was that noise?" And we're like, "What noise? You're not supposed to hear our footsteps. Are you serious right now?" Like, it was like, if you weren't, like, again, if you weren't in that time, you just don't understand how serious that was. Instantly, we would just flip the fuck out. You know, we would run in circles and get shot and die. And even dying was something completely new. It was like, you know, it's easy to make fun of now, right? The snake, right? But back then, like, I would feel so genuinely bad because, like, you weren't used to that. Like, usually, like, you're just generic soldier guy in this game or whatever character, and you die, and it's just like, you know, whoa, Crash Bandicoot goes into something and just dies, right? But this time it was like this person who's going to be missed. Like, I know I'm being super ugly right now, but it was like, he wasn't just some dude. He wasn't just some generic grunt guy. It was like, he was this guy. He was this man who was going to be missed by these people. And like Mei Ling and whoever else, they would be so upset by his death. And I was like, I didn't just fail the world. I failed his friends. And I would just feel so bad and saddened. And everything about that game was just so wonderful. So it was like probably a couple months after that I finally got my hands on the actual game, and from then on it was just instant love. Played Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3 after that, and now it's Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, I feel like my feels, I have too many feels right now. I'm just not even ready. But I am at the same time. I'm so ready. I'll put it this way. Like I told my sister the other day, my body is ready, but my feels, they are not. I will get back to you after I completed some of the game because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. And yeah, I'll just check back with you afterwards.